Ni hao, ballet, bologna, ni hao. I already said that, sorry. Assalamu alaikum. I said ballet, ching tao. Hello, hello. Grand rising. Greetings, greetings, greetings. My name is Kaya, and this is Yeah, I Said It. And I want to welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so mind you, I thought I was already recording you guys, so I had to repeat what I said over. But yeah, so where I'm going to start? I'm going to start with I did something, okay, that I'm not going to mention. I did not get permission from the heavens. Actually, I was told I better not say anything because the universe told me exactly like this. People are fucking stupid and they're going to take what you said and they're going to implement that shit and then things are going to get out of hand. So I do acknowledge what I did and I'm going to work on that. But this individual made me mad and I just got tired of the shrewd disrespect, the unappreciative attitude, and all of that. So I did what I did, but I ended up getting a halo anyway, you know. And God told me the reason why I got the halo is not because what I did was wrong, but what I had boiling inside of me and manifesting inside of me. God had it where it was released. So it's not good to hold things in. Some way, somehow, you gotta release it. It's not good at all. It's toxic. You know, hey, if you want to kill somebody, you have to have another way of thinking. And maybe one day I'll touch on that because I've been there. You know, if you've been tuning in, you know, I mentioned how I was going to, you know, off my husband, how the spirit stopped that, and you know, my mother being abusive. You know, she was on that ladder that day, and I just looked at the steps and I looked at her. She got down real quick, you know. But I said that to say I fought those urges, you know. So you don't have to be out here killing nobody. You can fight those urges. I fought them. I fight them all the time. I be looking at people like, I should kill your ass. But I don't do it. I don't do it, and I won't be doing it. Okay? So, and the reason why I won't do it is because I'm not worried about man's consequence. I'm worried about the universe consequence. And that consequence, I'm not ready for. I don't want to be ready for it. I ain't got time for that shit. So, I'm looking at the big picture, and that's what keeps me afloat. The big picture, where I'm going to be in the end of the day. And it ain't going to be hell. So I fight, like I said in the previous video, I fight every day to keep the Holy Ghost, to keep my anointing. This is a battle every fucking day. And don't think because God gave it to you that you're supposed to keep your motherfucking feet up. Okay, you go ahead and do that if you want and see what the fuck happens to that ass. You know, you have to fight for this every single day. And I do. Right? So after doing what I did, I really can't think, and I don't want to actually. But I'm trying to figure out what inspired first. Was it me looking in the mirror and seeing, like my eyes turned gold? Like I'm looking like, damn, I know I'm fucked up because you know, like I described my mirror, and it's round on top, and on the sides it comes down into that V. But you know, when it rests on the dresser, it has to be flat and you know, square, not pointed. Because how the fuck is it going to sit on the dresser, right? So it has to be square. But the sides are like, you know, uh, like V's coming down and then round, and then it's tilting towards, which, you know, I don't have it attached to the dresser, so of course it's going to lean forward. But if I attach it, then it'll lean straight, right? So I'm looking at myself. I recommend you guys grab your weed, your orange juice, your lobsters, or whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy this video. You go ahead and do that. I'm going to proceed right? Wait, no, first I'm gonna light my weed. So I'm looking in the mirror because I love looking in the mirror. I'm sorry. Looking is healing and looking in the mirror because you have to face yourself, And I said it in previous videos, like when I first started being a YouTuber, how I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I would just look at what I had to do, like my hair or my eyelashes. I would just look at that. But to actually look in my eyes, because I have a lazy eye. My brother and I, like, we got lazy eyes. So, one day I noticed that I had a lazy eye. I'm like, God damn, I've been going all these years with a lazy eye, didn't even know it. Swear to God, didn't even know I had a lazy fucking eye, okay? So, that was an introduction to looking at myself a little bit deeper. You gotta like literally like look at yourself, talk to yourself. You're not talking to yourself. They make you think that. No, you're talking to your higher self and you need God. You need aid. Yeah, you ain't talking out loud, bitch, but I promise you thinking that shit in your head. Ain't no motherfucking way. You a fucking human and you're not. I run that shit on somebody else. Okay, so we all talking to ourselves. Some just don't talk out. I talk to myself. I talk to myself in my mind. I talk to myself aloud, out loud. Yes, the fuck I do. Yeah, I said it. Yes, the fuck I do. And you might catch me. Okay? And I'm learning how not to be ashamed of that, which a lot of us are now because we got technology to blame that on, right? Right. Let's be real here, right? You come here, that's what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get me lying and saying I'm real. You're gonna get that I'm real. Okay, and I got receipts for my shit. So I said, what the fuck is that? When I looked at my eye, yo, my eyes were gold. I'm like, what the fuck? So it happened again last night. I was lit last night after that video. I wanted to tune into Billy Carson and his wife. I love her personality. Like, I'm trying to fill her out, right? Because she's guarded, right? More than his ass. And I just stopped trying to read her. I just, you know, I don't know. I just stopped, right? But I really wanted to make that video. I really wanted to watch the video because they had, my mad scientists on there. Not like my man or nothing, but I don't know why I said that. But I call him. I said my because I call him the weird science. You know, y'all call him what's his name? Doc, Doctor. Forget it, okay? For him, right? I fell the fuck to sleep. I was lit. I had got off work, came in, I started researching, like looking up stuff. I woke up, I was like, oh shit, I missed the video. And I watched her look for me. Like it was just so cute. It was just the cutest thing, right? And I was like, shit. I really wanted to watch the video because I wanted to partake in the chat. Because I wanted to bring some things out in, You know how you mention things and then they be like, oh shit, you remind them that they knew that shit, you know? So like I just wanted to, be part of that intellectual, high level conversation, like so everything happens for a reason, right? So I loved how she sat with her leg up. I was looking like, it's her leg up. I said, oh, she's a nigga. I'm sorry. Respectfully said, but she's a fucking nigga. Bill Carson, what's his name? Carson, yeah. His wife is a nigga with chinky eyes. You feel me? Like, she's definitely, yeah, she gives me that urban, like, I don't know. I don't know if she's half black or if she, love our culture that much that she likes to incorporate that into her culture as well, which is lit, the combination. But anyway, that's enough about her because I ain't gay, but I love to get credit, and I think they're a very beautiful couple. Yeah, I think she sets his ass. She keeps his ass straight. Respectfully said. All right. So moving forth, right? So I fell asleep. I'm like, oh shit. So I wake, I wake up. I still watched the video. I didn't comment though. I just couldn't. I was just I was so mad at myself. Right. So I'm getting lit and I'm looking in the mirror and my fucking eyes are like fucking gold. I'm like, what the hell? So I didn't get up this time, you know. I just said, what's up? I'm like, what's up? And I'm still trying to open my eyes, and it was like something was trying to close my eyes. So I'm saying to myself, is somebody doing magic where they're trying to blind me so I can't see? Or is this some sort of communication in this fucking mirror? Information. All right, thank you, guys. So there you go, you got it. So it's some sort of communication going on in the mirror. And it was ironic how New Life Tool, because he's one of my favorite gurus, okay? And he was talking about the fucking mirror. And I'm like, oh shit. And this nigga pulled out some old school shit. I was like, what the fuck? I need that shit. Like, and he was talking about he paid like a couple hundred for one of the mirrors that he owned. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm that dedicated to spirituality. So I'm not on that level yet, where I'm investing thousands and hundreds of dollars like a lot of you guys are, so yeah. So I'm like, okay, this is cool as fuck. So I don't feel that weird. Okay, something is going on with this mirror, you know. So I'm like, okay, still doing nothing of it, proceeded. I'm still looking. I'm like, what the fuck is this, yo? Like, I just kept looking at how my eyes were, and I still didn't get up because I was no longer like, it wasn't a thought or a doubt in my mind of of fear. So I just laid saying comfortably, like, you know, what do you want? You know, I didn't really ask him a question. I just was looking, like, what you want? What's up? You know, that was about it. Didn't say anything. Um, So I do know that I'm being watched by the spiritual world. I do got to post that video um, of the plasma around my vehicle and this light, it looked like the shape of a stick popped up in my fucking camera. So I do want to share that video. I'll probably do that later on. You see my license plate, you see my license plate. Because you come here and you try to break in my house, I'm not asking questions. I want to kill your ass. Period. Point blank. Period. Period. Everybody not scared of a gun, depending on who's holding it. Just know that, okay? So, you heard that little laugh I did? I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be getting, pointed at or nothing like that. You can have that shit. When I start making my fur coats and shit, I already know niggas gonna be trying to rob me. Look, you ain't gotta kill me, I made it. You know what I mean? Like, I can make another one. So you ain't gotta do all that. Here you go. I'll be glad to take my coat off of your ass. You feel me? But in the end of the day, just know your ass gonna get caught because nobody's walking around with that coat. So I just recommend you not rob me. Anyway, moving forward, right? So I'm gonna go back. I was in North. I was working, right? And while working, this is how I got delivered from these demons, right? I went. I was working, and I don't stop until I get my 100. That's my minimum, right? Some days my minimum is 50, but for the most part, it's 100. Sometimes I work after that, make two. Sometimes I make over 200, but for the most part, with Uber, because I got another job, which don't even feel like a job, like I said, because I work for my cousin doing nursing, so it doesn't even feel like I work for anybody. So that's why I say I work for myself because I do. Because I ain't out here nursing nobody else. I'm nursing her. I do what I want, when I want, how I want, you know. And I turned around and I'm down north, and I hear this voice in my mind saying, "Get a cigarette." So I'm like, "Come on, man, I ain't with this shit. Like, I ain't trying to be smoking again." So I'm talking to myself like, "Bitch, no, bitch, da 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 da." So mind you, this is not the only time I've been fighting these urges, right? So my ancestors been trying to get me to smoke. Now I know why, right? So I said, "Fuck it. I want to see if I really stop smoking anyway." Because it's been like 2 years, mind you. I was fasting for 2 years. I didn't just stop smoking cigarettes. I took that and I made it into a fucking fast. That's what I did. Forgive me, God, if I'm not supposed to say it. But I went off the fast that quick. I said, "God, I'm coming off the fast." Smoked a half a cigarette. I felt a little weird. So while I'm feeling weird, I said, "Oh shit. Let me just finish this cigarette, get this shit over and done with, right? Because I ain't gonna just waste my money, right?" So I smoked the cigarette. Yo, when I say it felt like my car was a spaceship, my niggas. Like, it felt like I was in this whole totally different world. I'm assuming that I got high as fuck off this fucking cigarette, and I didn't understand that because what, last month I was smoking dippers. I smoked a dipper, you know what I mean? So, but it didn't taste like a cigarette, and I forgot to come off the fast when I did that. But in my mind, it wasn't actually a cigarette; it was a drug. So I wasn't held accountable for that yet. The spirit hadn't told me that, right? So I said, "Oh shit, I feel fucked up. Like, I'm ready to throw up." I'm like, "Oh hell no, I didn't do this nasty ass shit." So I get home, right? I get here, I had to lay down. I said, "Oh my God." I lay down. I said, "Oh no, I couldn't lay down." I said, "Oh, I feel fucked up." I said, "Damn, am I gonna die?" Because I was already feeling uh I was feeling the magic done to my heart. Somebody's trying to tap into my heart to kill me, right? So I had to, do my little shit, right? To get that. So I said, "Damn, I couldn't even smoke no weed. I couldn't drink nothing." I said, "Oh, I feel horrible." All of a sudden, I just threw the fuck up. I went to the bathroom, threw up. Now, mind you, I ate. I was snacking and shit. You know, no food came out, all clear. God said you was just delivered. I said, "Oh shit." Like, that demon couldn't even fucking take the cigarette. Okay. So whatever spirit this was, whoever sent the spirit, this person don't smoke. They don't like cigarette smoke. So when I smoked, that broke that curse. And God told me that immediately. I said, "Well, God damn, isn't that about a bitch?" But I seen it again last night, so they did something. So I'm about to do some other shit. But God let me know that they're going to get really hurt for doing it. So I was like, all I could think about was Moses. I'm like, wait a minute, is my face turning colors? Like, you would think before you shine that it would start in your eyes. Oh my God, don't it say something? I gotta look it up. Don't it say something in the Bible about eyes of fire, bronze, or something like that? Wow. But yo, when I was looking in the mirror, yo, it was like I couldn't even open my eyes, but I was seeing my eyes. Like, it was so weird. It was real weird. It was really weird. But I will say this: I didn't feel like I was in danger. I felt safe. So I will say that. So it might not have been magic. It could have been something that God or my ancestors were showing me because I didn't feel threatened. I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel any of that. So yeah. And what else happened? So, oh yeah. So when I vomited, it was like a bubble, a real big ass bubble on top. Yep, confirmation. I don't know what that bubble meant. Maybe somebody can tell me, any Christians that analyzes deliverance, because that was a part of deliverance. When you vomit, you know, um, and burp, that's deliverance. So yeah. That was kind of cool. But I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sitting here looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, you all know my eyes are big as fuck. So, and anybody that ever got lit with me, I'm the type of person where, yeah, I look fucked up, but trust me, I'm a lot more fucked up than what I look. Like, people always said that. Like, I was always good with holding my liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would act out, but I was always more fucked up. Like, for me to be skinny, I held a lot of liquor. You know, but it's in my blood. You know, for years, thousands of years, my family's been drinking heavy. Well, I would say hundreds. I wouldn't say thousands. And we definitely get the smoking. We get to our smoking. We definitely smoke that. You know, one day I would love to try shrooms, but for the most part, for right now, no. But I would love to. I haven't found anybody I trust like that to do that. So yeah. But my ex, they used to eat them bitches like it was fucking Skittles. I'm like, what the fuck? So apparently it can't be that bad. But I'll try it one day. Hopefully before I get too old, you know. But yeah, that was my nasty cigarette experience. Would I smoke again? No. Do I recommend smoking? No. Hell no. And whatever they put in those cigarettes is strong because it's not like it used to be. So they really trying to make sure you guys are addicted to paying almost $20 for a fucking pack of cigarettes. Oh hell. But I'm frugal too. Like even if I didn't stop smoking, by the time they reached that price, I would have been like, nah, I'm good. Like I was buying cigarettes when it was fucking like $2 or something. You know, $3. I've been smoking since the fucking 80s, late 80s. Shit, I used to light my mom's cigarettes all the time. So when she caught me smoking, shit, all she did was hit me with a newspaper and told me whatever drug or whatever you do, make sure you can afford it. Because I'm not going to supply your habit. So she ain't mind me smoking as long as I can afford my own cigarettes. So she caught me smoking, but when she gave me that was my that was her lecture on top of consent for smoking. Yeah, you can smoke, but you better buy your own shit because you're not gonna be sitting around smoking my cigarettes. So anybody that ever been around me when I used to smoke, they tell you that bitch kept cigarettes. I wasn't asking you for your shit. Unless I ran out and I don't feel like going to the store or I'm on my way to the store and I want a cigarette on my way to the store. Other than that, I kept cigarettes. I keep liquor. I keep weed. These are drugs that I love. Well, not cigarettes anymore, but you know, whatever I love to do, I make sure I can afford it because I was also taught that a free high is the worst high because a motherfucker will get you strung all out, giving you that shit until they know you, they got it, they got you, and then that's when they don't want you to have anything free anymore. And now they want you to be their bitch for what you want to kick that habit. You feel me? Now you they bitch. Now you they go flunky because you could never afford it. And they knew that, but they kept giving it to your ass. You know? That's why they always good to always take shit from people. I'm a giver. Fuck that take shit, bitch. Here, no. You take this. Fuck out here. Because I know I don't have ill intentions with my giving. But I know the fuck you do though. Some people give you things because they know that they're gonna need your ass, so they give it to you. I give it because I want to give it. But if I need something, I expect you to look out. Bitch, where's the fucking respect? Return the fucking respect. And I know you got it, you know? But no, they would lie. And I'm like, ooh. And they would show me, damn, they just don't want me to have shit. And you know what? I go out there and get my shit. Because I was always a go-getter. I always been blessed with getting my hands on money. The kind of money I want, do I get my hands on? Not yet, but I will. But I've always got my hands on money. You know, so I thank God for that. Like that act. You know, I grew up with people where shit, I had to look out for them. They ain't had shit. I'm like, God dang, that's fucked up. And it was like they couldn't manifest that shit. And I'm looking like, well, what the fuck are you doing? You know? And a lot of times when we're not doing what we're supposed to do, we don't get that blessing. Or sometimes we don't get the blessing because of who we're around. And the blessing is for us. It ain't for them. And God knows you won't bless them. So God said, I'm not blessing you right now. You know, that's like, you know, us. You know, you you got a spouse and they left you. And, you know, you give them some money. You give him or her some money. But you know they got somebody else. No, they ask you for some money. You ain't gonna give them no money. Let me rephrase this. You have somebody that you know trying to play, right? And they come ask you for some money. You don't give them no money. Why? Because you know that they gonna fucking treat this nigga or this bitch like a princess with your fucking money. So you don't give it to them. I'm not giving you no money so you can bliss this bitch or this nigga. Get the fuck out of here. And God's saying the same shit. And I know that's my case. When I be around certain people, God won't bless me a certain way. Because I'm going to bless them. Because I'm the type, if I'm all right, you all right. That's how my circle goes. Period. Always have, always will. So, that's how my husband is too. The same motherfucking way. You know, and it could be family. Just because it's family, what you think God's going to give it to you? No. They got to go. Or I'll give it to you later. When you're done doing what you got to do with them, this shit right here. You feel me? So I went through that, you know, or it's just not the timing yet. Because sometimes God knows that when you get blessed, you forget about God. My cousin was like that. She would go to church because she wanted a man so bad. As soon as she got a man, somebody else's man, because he was married, that she had the audacity to stop praising God and going to church. Bad enough she went to church and would be on her cell phone and talking and shit. But I went to church with her one day and I had to look at her like, oh no, honey. I set people straight. Bitch, don't fucking talk to me. Nigga, don't talk to me. Why are you talking to me? I don't play that. You know, I make that shit clear. So as soon as she got a man, a married man, she immediately stopped going to church. So sometimes God won't bless you because God knows that you're not going to give him the attention that's needed. So no, not right now. And I'm guilty of that. You know, sometimes I'll, you know, I just won't do certain things no more because I have this. So, and you know, sometimes people just don't ask for much. You know, I used to ask for a whole lot. Now I don't ask for much. And the reason why I don't ask for much is because my family is greedy. And also I don't have any fucking children. So my last night, God actually told me to leave because I want to get in. My mom got insurance policy on me, but I want one to leave, you know, some money for relatives. And God gave me one name to put on my policy, one of my nieces. So basically, I'm going to bless the black sheep of this generation. Those are going to be my babies. Those are who I'm going to bless with my legacy. Is the black sheep of my family. So that's that. Look at that. And it took me like forever to figure out, you know, but they got to take my dogs too. So anyway, so what else? So I don't recommend smoking. Just don't do it. But if the spirits are leading you to smoke, then go ahead and do that. Because like I said, whoever was sending this energy over here, they don't smoke cigarettes. So that's how I was able to smoke the cigarette and deliver myself. And you can deliver yourself. You can speak over yourself. I've done that plenty of times. I didn't. It was a previous video I did where, when I first started in Christ, because I'm Pentecostal. Hallelujah! You know, we loud with that shit. Hey! You know, and my husband was scared as shit. Them motherfucking spirits had me scratching my motherfucking face. I had to come out of delivering myself and calling on God, on Jesus. I had to come out of that and tell my husband, hold my hands, because they're trying to, I had to let him know what they were trying to make me do. And I said, they're trying to make me dig in my face, hold my hands. And that nigga locked my whole fucking body down until that shit was over. Like, that shit was crazy. That shit real. These spirits is not a fucking joke. But you want to keep calling yourself fucking with me. But I promise you, I swear to God, on the gifts that God had gave me and my soul and anything that I give a fuck about, you will pay. I promise you that. Oh yes, you will pay. I'm so fucking confident. I'm that fucking sure. Black Magic 363 and your little goons, y'all will pay. And then you're gonna try to put icing on board. That bitch better sit down. Sit it the fuck down. I don't give a fuck who initiated you, bitches. The universe did that. Shall I show that? Shall I show my crown? Let me share this screen again. Let me show you my fucking crown, bitches. Yes, the spirit has anointed me completely. Let me just show this photo one more motherfucking time because I'm proud of my motherfucking sexy ass. Hey! Yes, I am. I'm so proud of myself. Hold up. Let me bring this photo up and then I'm going to wrap this up. I'm so proud of myself. But you will pay, I promise you. So here's my halo. Where's yours? Okay, so here's my halo. What God put around? What God crowned you? That's 2 crowns, right? That's 2. Where's yours? Where the fuck yours? I promise you, you're going to pay. And your children too, and that's sad. But I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But that's how the universe works. And I don't do the pity party shit here. You wrote that check, and the only one that can cash it is you. You and your crew will pay. Get that crown. Yeah. I'm crowned. The heavens have crowned me, bitches. Whether you like it or not, it ain't shit you can fucking do about it. Not a goddamn thing. You can't do shit. You can't do nothing. Because trust me, I pop up dead, bitch, and I promise you, I'm gonna haunt and taunt you and your bloodline, all of you, even your friends. I'm gonna fuck you all up in the spiritual world. But you will pay for your shade, for your lies, for your stealing, all of that. You can never create another me. It will never happen. I don't give a fuck who you school or teach. And for y'all lost ass people, that's what the fuck you get. Any and everything that's bad happening to your ass, you deserve it. Because you're so fucking stupid and naive. And you're so pressed to look for a fucking messiah. Look for yourself. When you look inward, everything else will fall in place like dominoes. When the chips are aligned properly, it will fall in place. And when it falls in place, when them dominoes fall, it's very creative, isn't it? Right. Very beautiful when they drop and fall. Right? Right. So I'm just letting you know. And the thing is, there's no if you stop. It's already the check is already written. So even if you do stop, you're fucked. You know? And I'm not sending anything. That's probably why I'm getting crowned, because no matter what people are doing to me and the magic people are doing that I know they're doing, I still haven't picked up that black stick. I don't have to do black magic. I'm not going to do it. I got a better weapon. And I work with that Jesus energy all motherfucking day. Anyway, so what is life without love and laughter? Even if you gotta hug yourself, you can open your eyes and bring it in your heart. Don't ever think you're better than nobody because you're not. We're all the same. We all have gifts. We all have a fucking script, a part to play, a job to do. Period. Whether you like it or not. And it's going to get done. Because God's going to make things happen where you have to shift that way. We think we got free will, but we really don't. Free will is no consequences. So we're basically here fighting for that free will. And that free will come when God can trust us to not do the fuck shit that we be doing. And we all do fuck shit, right? Right. So I'm gonna tell you something else too. Stop assuming. Because the people that you think are mean are really the nicest, sweetest people. Stop using that as an excuse. And the reason why you're intimidated is because you have ill intentions. You're not pure. That's why the fuck you're intimidated. And you know I'm going to see it. That's why. Ain't no way in the fuck I'm intimidated by nobody and I'm being sincere. I might be a little shy. They might have me a little shy, like, ooh, but I'm still going to say something. So that's bullshit. And I'm glad your shady ass is not saying nothing because I will fucking curse you the fuck out. And if you were standing in my face, I probably would smack the shit out of you. That's why I like being by myself because I still got to work on me. You know what I mean? Because I do lay hands. Oh, yes, I do. Yes. But I'm not as quick to anger and to smack the shit out of a motherfucker, father fucker, or whatever kind of fucker you want to be. But I will lay hands. And if I've done it, I can still do it. Right? So that's why I say that. But no, I ain't trying to be smacking nobody the fuck up. I ain't got time for that shit. But if I get angry enough, yes. That's why I tell people when I'm drinking, leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Everything better be happy. Fuck out of here. Because now I'm mad. I've wasted my money and my high going. We got a problem. So yeah. Anyway, hurt people do hurt things. Trust God. Anything you want, just have that conversation with God. And God is not your fucking flunky. You ask for something today and you think it's supposed to happen an hour later. Who the fuck are you? You better be happy that God even considered giving it to your fucking monkey ass. How dare you? And I would also like to, I would love to see what your God done. Because I show proof of what my God does and do. But what is your God doing? Because everybody talking about, oh, well, what's your God Jesus do? Well, guess what? I got shot in my neck. You can't tell. I healed on the way to the hospital. Now you get shot. Let me see what your God do for you. You feel me? I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm going with what works and what got me where I am. And I recommend y'all do the same. Fuck what everybody else doing, I'm telling you. Because most of the people that you're listening to are stealing information and stories from other people. I'm always watching somebody stealing a story. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a fuck what doctor you went to. I mean, I got friends that's nurses and shit like that. I can easily ask those questions and make it like I went there, right? Right. Come on, man. Or want to compare myself to what I heard, so I want to go visit somebody to see. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. It just didn't sound right to me. But whatever. Hey, it could be true. I don't really give a fuck. I got other shit to worry about. It ain't that. Yeah, I want to do a worship video. I'm trying to figure out what day to do it because she gets scared when I do it. My cousin, she's mad at God. So it's like good and evil living together. That's funny as fuck. But anyway, yeah. Remember, hurt people do hurt things, and trust what you're feeling. Trust it. Love is the key. You ain't loving, you ain't doing shit. And remember, the devil get gifts too. So don't always be impressed about what other people have. You feel me? Because you don't know what blood they got on their hands getting that shit. Not only that, a lot of people live on credit. So you stop being jealous of what other people have. A lot of people ain't paying cash for shit. So stop wanting, and I noticed that too. I will always try to, growing up, I would try to, you know, get what this person had. But wait a minute. God said, no, they living off of credit and you're paying cash for your shit. So your moves is different. You moving different, and I was like, oh shit. So that was also enlightenment for me, knowing that I'm different than other people. Like there's a lot of things, that pointed out that I was different, growing up. I always knew I was different. And I was happy I was different too. Walking around looking like every fucking body. The fuck? So okay, you take a spacesuit and everybody wearing it and wearing it the same fucking way. That's why in high school, when I went back as an adult, I had bitches wearing heels with their fucking outfits cute as fuck. But it was just a fucking uniform. I'm like, nah, I got to wear heels with this shit. I got to, I was wearing beaded, ties and shit. You know what I'm saying? With my little suit jacket on, with my little, I made that shit look conservative. I made school look fun. And them young girls was on it like, oh, she a fly old kid. Yes. And then they took their little, and people fucks me up. Bitch, you still stole. You still stealing. I don't give a fuck if you added your shit to it or not. You didn't create it. That's even with a pattern. When you're doing a pattern, when you get that item patent, it is patent for a certain amount of years before somebody can even add their the fuck onto it. That's just their little fuck way of trying to make themselves feel better about stealing and being dishonest. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I'm done. I'm about this bitch. I'm about to enjoy my Saturday. Because I be doing the Sabbath, so it's over at what, 4:49 or something like that. But I normally just take Saturdays off and then work Sunday. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. This year is starting off so fucking amazing. Man, I just worked hard and it's working out. So I'm loving that. I pray that all you guys' wishes come true too. I'm just a simple girl. Yep, simple woman. Well, girl, because I was thinking woman and said girl, but God confirmed the girl. Because God be calling me girl. I be mad as shit sometimes. Like, stop calling me that shit. Call me a woman or something like that. But yeah, God call me girl. Yeah, girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, shit. My fucking, my ego just goes in a shell. Like, I feel like a little wimp or like a nobody. God says that to me. Sometimes I'll be like, no, stop calling me a fucking girl. I be cursing God out sometimes. And sometimes God love it. Like if, you know, it's the communication is just like so fucking crazy. But yeah, you guys. Oh, my babies. I gotta take my dog his shirt back. I bought him a small. That damn shirt ain't even fitted. Nigga need like a large, medium. Need a medium. Medium. They be fighting for my love, boy. These dogs, puppies are funny. They ain't even a year yet. These puppies are funny. And when I be playing with Snickers and he likes to, when I come up the steps, he likes to play like Like I'm trying to chase him and he'll run, and I'll try to touch him, and she'll get mad at him because she thinks he's trying to be mean to me, and she'll start snapping on that nigga. She's so small. But yeah. So enjoy y'all weekend, you guys. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna make this weekend. I should get some clams. Some oysters. Oh, speaking of that, your sex magic. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not into that shit. And I was like, hold up, because I'm going through menopause and I'm in the phase where I'm sweating a lot, a little cranky. But I heard that they go through that horny phase. And I am so not fucking looking forward to that shit. I'm not looking forward to that. And I just hope that I don't get that. Especially being single now. When I get in a relationship, then hey, bring it on, guys. Hey, I do it anywhere. I wouldn't give a shit. Like, let me stop. But anyway, yeah. So let me get on the body. I don't condone it. Okay, so I don't want to be driving and shit and seeing motherfuckers fucking in weird ass places. You know, I'm not condoning it. But I just feel like if you in love and to keep your partner happy and keep things spicy, hey, why not? You know. But anyway, I'm up out of this bitch. Y'all stay safe. And until next video, I'm gonna download the video for the aliens coming to the back of my crib. I gotta show y'all that and the plasma on my car. Alright? So I'm gonna set that up for you guys. I'm such a procrastinator, but I do get it done. But I'm on my time, not your time. Anyway, see.